Welcome back to my channel. I am finally better again. I love that I have my voice back. I miss talking. So, distraction. Hi. Watercolors. Every child's favorite paint thing, but adults, not so much. So I am going back. I am painting with watercolors. I see a lot of artists on YouTube painting with watercolors and I'm like, what? How are they doing that? So I'm taking my stab at it and painting with watercolors, and it's actually fun. I am enjoying it very much, and that's the video. This is the video where I paint my second painting with watercolors. And I am twisting it a little bit up because I'm also using a Posca pen. Okay, bye. So I found this gorgeous picture on Pinterest. I always find all my inspiration on Pinterest because that's the best site ever. Pinterest is amazing. And I'm just gonna make that. Oh, my first drawing is still cute. I just love that thing. Anyway, I start by drawing up a light sketch of the picture I want to be painting with watercolors. Very hard to make the lines go exactly where I want them to go. It's like my hand and my brain is not really aligned to what I want them to do. But then again, this is a light sketch, so I have this kids watercolor paint set, and I actually only use one of them because it has the right shade of Caucasian look that I'm looking for. I have 3 sets of watercolor paintings, but this is the only one with the right shade. I don't know if that's just me, that I have gotten used to it, but it's the prettiest one. I actually thought I was gonna start with the background first, but then, as I usually do when I watercolor stuff, I panicked and then just started with the face instead of the background. I don't know why I do that. Every time I try to paint something, I start to panic. I go straight for the hair. Now the hair is a kind of ombre effect from a purple, beautiful purple, over to a red and an orange and then the yellow. I feel like I kind of failed on this part because right away I don't think I put enough water on it. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers using a technique where they put the water on the paper first, but as soon as I sit with my piece of art, I panic and then I just mix it, the water and the paint together, and then directly on to the paper. I keep forgetting that there's another technique that I could be using, and I think that would have helped me in this scenario, but I keep ignoring the things that I see other people do, and I just go headstrong in thinking I know everything, even though I know I don't. The red color, it's taking the majority of the hair of this girl, but I kind of like that. The purple is a little too purple, but it's kind of cute anyway. Maybe I can dim it down later. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that I'm dimming the purple down a little bit. The greatest thing I've learned about watercolors is actually that I can layer this. It's becoming really thick though. I should have stopped here, but I kept adding and adding. On camera it looks so much better because on paper it looked very different. Not at all like this beauty that I'm doing, and I'm just overdoing it because I tend to panic a lot when I paint. I love it when I finally color in her eyes. She looks like a demon sent straight from hell when her eyes are not blue. I screwed up the mouth a little bit. I don't know how I could have done it better. Right now it looks like she doesn't have any teeth. She doesn't because I haven't painted them on yet, but it looks like she's a toddler, and the way I have made the rouge on her cheeks now makes her look like 80 years old instead. But maybe I'm too hard on myself, and I know that it will get better because fiddling around to paint this teeny tiny painting, painting, is it a drawing or a painting? I can never decide. And I noticed shadows in the eyes, but even that I thought it's too much. I need to dim it down, and I dim it down and it's just not what I wanted it to be. But I promise the end result is so much better than this method. Is so cute. I am so happy about the process that I could actually make an ombre effect on the hair. I could have done it more smoothly. I could have blended more, but I didn't. And for a first attempt of making an ombre effect in watercolors, I think I won. I think I'm gonna give myself that because it is actually very cute. And as soon as I bring out my Posca pen and draw with that, it all makes sense. I just have to trust the process. By the way, does the process know that we're trusting it? Because sometimes I don't think it does. I don't think the process knows that we're giving it a lot of trust. But the mouth is a disaster. Thought, okay, maybe I just take the dark color first, which is a mistake. You always go light to dark. And then I went even darker for the inner of the mouth. Now it really looks like she lost all her teeth. Awful. But it's supposed to be her lips. Oh, and smearing with your fingers with watercolor is not helping. You can do that with acrylic, but you cannot do that with water paint, I found out. That's a little bit annoying. I'm living and I'm learning. I'm learning what to do here. I am messing up a lot, but it is the process of becoming a great artist, I think. But right now, it's the early days. It's a process. One of my favorite things about not having a job right now is that I have never made so much art as I am doing now. I'm so in a creative flow and I really love it, and I kind of hate the fact that looking for a job is one day gonna ruin it. Of course, I'm gonna be overjoyed to finally have a job, but once I have a job, I'm fearing that when I go back to having a job, I will not have as much energy and time to make the art that I love. So right now I am in a good flow. I can produce a video a week even when I'm sick, and I really enjoy it. Making art is everything to me. And then I'm finally going in with the Posca pen, making the highlights in her eyes, so cute, and then making the small dots in her hair. I have no idea. I think it's shiny. I think it's pearls in her hair. It is something, and I thought I'm gonna ignore it and not put it on my drawing, but then when I put the highlight on her eyes, I was like, yeah, I need to make these white dots on her hair too. I should have waited a little bit painting the teeth because the red paint, the red watercolor paint were a little bit wet still, so it smeared a little bit of the teeth, but now I'm just pretending that that's on purpose. Yeah, I am marking the hair and I feel like that is really helping. In the original, in my inspiration, it is done with a white marker, but I kind of love it that it's actually just that I'm using a black marker instead. I feel like it makes her more vibrant to make it with a black, but then of course that's just my opinion. Because this is my drawing, I feel like my opinion is the only opinion that matters, and I really love it. It's so cute, and I can't believe that someone like me did this. I made this kind of art. This is something my hands produced. It's incredible, and I feel like the luckiest woman alive that I can sit down and make this. I'm taking some liberties and making some lines here and there where it isn't on the original, but I kind of like it. It's more my style. Here are some glamour shots of this gorgeous picture I made. I am so happy about it. I can't believe I actually did this. It is better than I could have imagined. I look at the original and I look at mine and I'm like, how did I do that? Which is the funniest part because I was there when I made it. How am I that baffled over my own creation? It's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy watching my journey to become a better artist. It's one of the greatest joys in life is to make art. When I do not make art, I am miserable. So I hope you take the day to make some art, no matter what it is. Do something creative. And if you're crocheting, please comment down below to tell me why, because it's a strange hobby. Anyway, I am happy that I'm healthy again, and hopefully I won't get sick for a while now. I will see you next time, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Someone is cutting grass, and it's very annoying, but I hope you can't hear it. Anyway.